across to some very dramatic visuals right now of a scuffle that has been broken out between the JDS workers and a farmer protest that was underway in Bengaluru. And you can see those visuals on your screen, and I see our correspondents also on the ground covering that story, getting you the visuals of the scuffle that has broken out between the JDS workers and the farmers who were carrying out a protest there in Bengaluru, in the city itself. And you can see that there was a physical altercation that is very visible on your screens right now between the JDS workers and some of the farmers who had been carrying out the protest there in Bengaluru. And our correspondent Sagaraj is also there on the ground getting you those visuals on your screens. Sagar, if you can hear me, take us to what's really happening there where you are. What was the scuffle really all about?
There was a sting operation which was being done by a local news channel here in Karnataka, and immediately after that sting operation against former leader Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar, he was supposed to address a press conference in Press Club this afternoon. And what we get to learn is that JDS workers have come here and threw black ink on them and also tried to have an argument and hit the farmers' supporters. Now we can see on the other side, there are a JDS worker here who are saying that you should not try and support Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar, who is a scamster who was caught in sting operation accepting huge amount of money from a regional channel. They are saying that they should not go and support.
ಕಳ್ಳರಿಗೆ ಇವರು ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರು. ನೋಡಿ ಕಳ್ಳ ಎಫ್ಐಆರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವರು. ಇವತ್ತು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಳ್ಳನ ಆಚೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವರು
claiming that Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar was caught accepting multi-crores of money in a sting operation done by a regional channel, and he doesn't have any kind of moral responsibility to come here and address a press conference in Press Club. You can see these are the supporters of Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar who had come here to address a press conference, and they had threw black ink on them, and they said that they don't have any moral right to protest, and they are saying that they have been attacked by JDS workers. And you can see here it is all happening in front of Bengaluru Press Club, where the argument turned into a scuffle in Press Club.
Well, take us through what's really happening right now, Sagar, because we still see those visuals of that scuffle still underway, the physical altercation still underway on the ground. Take us through what's really happening right now.
No. On ground, the supporters of Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar is saying that the police have to take action against them. Everybody have moral right to address press conference to explain their view of version on this entire controversy of sting operation, and they are claiming that police, instead of stopping them, they should take action against these people. You can see in the visuals the police have separated two gangs, gang of Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar and the other gang of JDS workers who had protested against Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar, and there was a scuffle between them. Now the police was successful in dividing this group, stopping this gangs to get involved in any kind of brawl further, and they are trying to send them back inside Press Club, where Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar is expected to address a press conference any time now. As the protest is happening outside the Press Club, you can see Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar is not present at this moment.
Sagar, speak to us a little bit more, because we are seeing those very dramatic visuals on our screens right now, and we are also seeing there is a lot of deployment of police officials trying to maintain the law and order situation, trying to make sure that there's no untoward incident that takes place. But as of now, are they also detaining anybody there, or have they already detained anybody?
No, there is no detention which is happening. The police is trying to disperse the crowd, which is suddenly started gathered in large number. You can see these are the farmers who came along with Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar, and they came to protest against, there was JDS workers who came protesting against Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar.
JDS ಗುಂಡಗಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಅವರು ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, ಕೋಟಳ್ಳಿ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಬಂದಿದ್ರು. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಷ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅವರು ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು 30 ಕಣಿಗಳು ಮಚ್ಚುಗಳು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕಣಿಗಳು ಮಚ್ಚುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಣಿಗಳು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
So what he is saying that Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar came to address a press conference and they immediately attacked him through black ink on them. Sir, ಬನ್ನಿಲಿ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರ್? ಹಿಂದಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ
ಸರ್? ಹಿಂದಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರು. ಅವರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಕಾರ್ ಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಚೆಲಾಗ್ಲು JDS ಗುಂಡಾಗ್ಲು ಅವರು ದೊಂಡೆ ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಚ್ಚು ತಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ, ರೈತರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಲ್ಲೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೋಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ 420 ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಘೋಷಣೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಆ ಘೋಷಣೆ? ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಏನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು? CBI ತನಿಖೆ ಆಗಲಿ, COD ತನಿಖೆ ಆಗಲಿ, ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತಾನೆ ನಾವು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.
They are claiming that Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar came here to address a press conference. Immediately when he got down from his car, the JDS workers who were waiting for him threw black ink on him and started to protest against him. And this gentleman is saying that they came with a machete and also huge sticks to attack them, and they were also beaten by these JDS workers. And they also claim that he have all the right to address a press conference to give his version. And much before he could even address a press conference, these guys protested and created a chaos outside press club here in Bengaluru.
And that seems to be also even now underway, Sagay, because there's still a lot of commotion from what we can see, from what you are showing us as to what's really happening there. But what really were the demands of the people as well? What are they demanding as of now? Why are they not dispersing as of now?
See, Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar is one of the popular former leaders in Karnataka who had recently joined Aam Aadmi Party. And if you notice, he was seen sharing stage with top former leaders, including Rakesh Tekayat, recently during farmers' protests across the country. And there was a sting operation which was being done by a regional news channel in Karnataka, which has exposed that Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar was negotiating with them and crores of money to withdraw the protest, where he had supported KSRTC workers on a salary increment. And subsequently, today Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar was supposed to give his version of story in press club while addressing a press conference. And much before he could address, when he stepped out of the car and he was walking inside the press club, he was being attacked by the supporters of JDS, stating that he doesn't have any moral rights. He's a chela, he's a scamster, he is corrupt, and he doesn't have any moral right to represent farmers. And they are also saying that farmers are misguided by him. And that is the reason they are supporting a leader like Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar in the state of Karnataka. On the other side, these Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar supporters are claiming that he have all the rights to go ahead and give his version of story to the media and to the public, and why they are not even allowing them to do. And they are claiming that they were being attacked by these people when they came to address a press conference. They didn't even allow them to step inside.
Well, that's pretty obvious, Sagay. We are seeing a lot of people with the black ink on their clothes and faces as well. Was this attack done only to rile up the workers as well, or were there some kind of demands for resignation or stepping down or any kind of consequences as well?
No, he doesn't hold any kind of constitutional position. Kodiyalli Chandrasekhar doesn't hold any kind of constitutional position. He is just a former leader in the state of Karnataka. He is a popular figure amongst the farmers, where he has led several farmers protest in past as well. And he was supposed to address a press conference on allegations against him, where a regional channel have shown him accepting 50 crores of money in a sting operation to withdraw the protest. So today he was supposed to give his version, and much before he could address a press conference, this attack has happened.
Right, Sage, we see those dramatic visuals really unraveling on our screens where right outside the press club, where we are seeing several of these workers, in fact, with the black ink that perhaps, as Sage was pointing out, was also thrown at them right before that press conference that was not allowed to take place. And we are also seeing that the scuffle that had broken out between the JDS workers and the farmers in Bengaluru right outside the press club, right before that crucial press conference that was all set to take place. And as Sagay was also pointing out, that there was an sporadic attack that was done with ink, and there were several people with sticks as well. Sagay, if you could walk us through as to...
कुछ नहीं हो रहा है यार, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है इधर.
Sagay, if you can hear me, please keep showing us the visuals and keep talking to us about what's really happening there, because it has been quite some time that this entire incident took place. But even now, there are the workers that they're not agreeing to go inside the press club or dispersing at all. Also extremely angry. It's very visible in those visuals.